Hello everyone. I welcome you all to the session on Induction program for the fresh learners who have taken admission in Masters in Mathematics with Applications in Computer Science program offered by Discipline of Mathematics. Today, myself Deepika, Math Faculty IGNOU, along with my colleagues Dr. Venkataraman
Hello,
and Dr.
welcome.
Suvankar Biswas
Hello, welcome all.
will brief you about the program structure and briefly tell you about the courses, which courses are there and what is the purpose, how you need to plan the study for these courses to successfully complete the program, and we'll tell you briefly about the system, how would you be submitting assignments, responses, and what support you would be getting from your study center or IGNOU here from the faculty. So I first of all compliment you for joining this program, Masters in Mathematics with Applications in Computer Science. This is a unique program which focuses or which allows you to study the courses of maths, not only core but also the applications related to computer sciences of those courses. So this program, the main aim of this program is to provide you with the details about the courses, about the applications of math courses which are used in emerging areas of computer science. You will see in third and fourth semester such courses are there. And briefly, I tell you about the system, how IGNOU works. IGNOU offers programs through its schools of studies, and this program is offered by math faculty in School of Sciences. Since you all have come from the conventional system, so you will find a little different system here. You see, the system here, we expect you to be more responsible to take your study. I mean, you have to study on your own mainly, and the support system involves the counseling at your study center and lab counseling at your study centers, and you can get the material readily available on IGNOU website, and we have different portals for that also, like Vyas. We will explain you as the session go along, and this way. So now coming to the structure of the program. See, this program is worth 64 credits. You know, IGNOU follows credit system, and the weightage of courses in a program is expressed in terms of credit. Thus, the program has 64 credit, means you need to complete 64 credits to successfully get the degree. Minimum duration to complete the program is 2 years, which is divided into 4 semesters. Maximum duration 4 years. I mean, the system is flexible, so you can study on your pace, and you can plan your study as at your convenience too. So you can give examinations and you can complete the program till 4 years after taking admission. The medium of instruction is English. Term end examination takes place in every June and December. Graduation, the eligibility for the program is, it's a graduate with major honors in mathematics or graduate with a BA BSc degree general with maths as one of the 3 subjects with equal weightage. I mean 33% or roughly 33% in each of the courses. So that way, and re-registration. See, the semester, the program has semesters, and you need to re-register after completing each of the semesters. So each semester it is run semester wise. And the degree, now coming to the degree, after completing this degree, you will be getting M.Sc in Mathematics, which is equivalent to any Masters in Maths as offered by any conventional university as per the UGC. And then you will get a degree in Mathematics with Applications in Computer Science. Now my colleague will tell you about the type of courses this program has.
Before I proceed, I would like to clarify something about the eligibility, because a lot of people have difficulty in understanding this eligibility condition. Equal weightage means they have equal number of papers in each discipline, with three discipline, the number of papers in each discipline will be the same, and they'll study the all the three disciplines in all the 3 semesters. All the 3 semesters. These people are eligible for masters in all the 3 disciplines. Regarding re-registration, for the semester starting Jan, the registration usually begins sometime in December. Whether you successfully complete the courses of a semester or not, you have to take re-registration. You have to register for the second semester. Those that you have not completed, you can carry over to the next semester. So you have to re-register for the next semester before the current semester ends. So this is something you have to take care of. Let me come to the varieties of courses we offer. We have core courses, elective courses, and a project. Core courses are basically those that give you the basic mathematics required to study the applications. Of course, another purpose is to give you the whatever knowledge that a typical M.Sc mathematics person acquires, that which are important in areas like algebra, analysis, and so on, function analysis and so on. So these core courses are typically mathematics courses, and they are offered in the first, second semester mainly, and in the last semester, in the third semester, you have one core course. In the third and fourth semesters, we have elective courses. They are elective courses, but actually we don't have much choice. So whatever we offer just now as electives, the student has to take it. So we don't have any extra courses that you can opt for just now. We will be creating new courses in the course of time. Then you will have more choices. The last part I want to talk about is the project. Project is a very important component of the program, because we want you to have hands-on experience, and also improve your writing skills, presentation skills, and so on. It is for this purpose we have kept this project. We will take a project in lot more detail later in the teleconferencing session. Elective courses. The first semester is 16 credits. They are all core courses. And the second semester also we have 16 credits. They are also all core courses. In the third semester we have 2 credits of core course and 14 credits of elective courses. In the fourth semester we have 3 elective courses and a project. So we have 16 credits in each semester, accounting for 64 credits the course has.
So now, as I begin with, IGNOU follows credit system, and as you heard that the program has 64 credits in all. So what does this credit mean? I don't know. Most of you may be knowing, and some of you may not be knowing the credit system. So this credit is, the definition of this credit here used is in terms of the learner's study time. So 1 credit we expect you to study various academic activities for 30 hours. That is the expectation on an average from a learner, that if we say, for example, a 4 credit course, that means we expect you to spend 120 hours involved in all the academic activities. These activities could be related to the course material. We will discuss further how our course material unfolds. It has blocks, units, then sections, subsections. So roughly a course is divided into units, and for a 4 credit course you would be having roughly 15-16 units. So we expect you to spend 4 to 5 hours per unit. Okay, so that way you can manage time. As I begin with that, IGNOU works in a system. The system is different. You need to plan your study on your own, and you can plan it at your pace and convenience. So you can plan that way your study. So these academic study, the most important academic study, academic activity is reading the course material. That is the most important activity, and you will see each unit has some self-check exercises too. So the time involved in solving those exercises. Then we provide some of the reference material in terms of videos or multimedia, like we will tell you various portals associated with the program. So that another activity is, if you want to supplement your knowledge or you are having some doubts, then you can further view videos related to that course material, and you will see every course material has some course introduction, and at the end of the course introduction you will see a list. There is a list given to you for videos also. So in some of the courses you will find some reference videos are also given, so you can view those videos. Another most important activity would be face-to-face counseling, which you will see at every study center. You will see most of the, we expect most of the learning you plan at your own, but still if you face any difficulty or you want to clarify those doubts and everything, then there is a facility for providing you face-to-face counseling, which is at your study center. You can come there, you can see counselors over there. And see, one thing, there is a difference. Once we say academic counselors, they are supposed to rectify your doubts. Don't expect that they will give you the lecture, the kind of lectures you get in face-to-face mode. They will provide you counseling support in terms of if you are having difficulty related to your material, or you are finding it difficult to go through the material. So they are there to just overcome you from the difficulties you are facing in while studying the course material. Another activity is solving assignments, looking up references from the library available at your study center. Then it is preparing and appearing for term and examination, these hours, and time spent in researching and writing up the reports for the project courses. So in all, I told you 1 credit is equivalent to 30 hours of your study time. So roughly our courses are, some of the courses are 2 credits, most of the courses are 4 credits, and a rare one course is worth 8 credits. So for an average 4 credit course, you have to divide your 120 hours according to the activities you plan for a particular course. Now I just list out all the courses. As Dr. Venkataraman told you about core courses, they build the foundation for rest of the courses also. So we introduce core courses in first semester. First semester has courses worth 16 credits. Out of these 16 credit, we have 2 courses worth 2 credits, linear algebra and complex analysis, and 3 courses worth 4 credits. They are programming and data structures, real analysis, and differential equations and numerical solutions. See this first course, in the second column you are seeing we are giving course codes also. These course codes are also important. When you fill up any examination form or you look at the counseling schedule which your study center would provide, you will see all the information related to a particular course is given in terms of the heading. The heading could be the course code. So you have to remember the code of the courses. It is MMT001 and programming and data structure. This course is capped in first semester intentionally because the programming skill you will be learning here, we will be introducing you C language. The programming skill you will be learning throughout this course will be applicable to many of the courses which have practical component, because this program is having applications in computer science. So many of its courses are having practical components, and most of the courses require knowledge of C languages to carry out the project practical component attached with that course, and practical component is integrated with the theory course. So this course is very much essential. So I would recommend that you start with this course. I mean, if the courses are in first semester, I would highly recommend you to go through in the order, because the courses are kept in a particular sequence with their academic nature and as per the prerequisite of other courses too. So if you do this course initially, programming and data structures, you will be able to use C programming skills later on in the courses. Then another courses are in this semester linear algebra, real analysis, differential equations, and complex analysis. See, this course, differential equations and numerical solution, has a practical component. Rest of the 3 courses have theory only. Now I list second semester courses here. Second semester also includes only core courses, means building foundation for rest of the courses. It has 3 courses because one of the courses has 8 credits. So the 16 credits are divided into 3 courses: algebra 4 credit course, functional analysis another 4 credit course, and probability and statistics 8 credit core course. See, out of these 3 courses, two courses, algebra and functional analysis, are theory courses, whereas probability and statistics course is theory and practical together. Now I list third semester courses. See, in this third semester courses, we are introducing elective courses which are basically belonging to theoretical computer science. You will see these as applications of the math courses you had studied in as part of your core courses. See, the first course in this third semester is mathematical modeling. This requires some sort of differential equation knowledge before that. That is why it is in third semester. It is worth 2 credits and it has a special practical component. It involves practical component but only for the continuous assessment purpose. It does not have term end examination for the practical component. Okay. Then rest of the 4 courses are graph theory. These are electives, and design and analysis of algorithm, pattern recognition and image processing, computer graphics. We will discuss briefly about the syllabi also of these courses, but this graph theory, this involves practical. Design and analysis of algorithm is theory course. Pattern recognition and image processing course has practical, but the practical does not require C programming. It requires some other software, other applications. We are using Scilab. Scilab is available open source. You can easily download, and you will get a manual in this. You will get steps how to download Scilab and an interesting toolbox of that Scilab, which is known as SIVP, Scilab Image and Video Processing Toolbox. So that is very interesting, and you will see many applications surrounding you of this pattern recognition and image processing. Then another course in this semester we have is computer graphics. We'll discuss a bit of detailed content of these courses in the coming. Now I list 4th semester courses. See, in 4th semester, 3 courses are electives. All the 3 courses have practical component too: coding theory, cryptography, soft computing, and its applications. See, you will find them very interesting. Cryptography, you will see all this cipher, how to code, decode things. It is very interesting how, I mean, things have happened. Like if you want to convey a code with a message to someone, and you do not want to share it in between things, and you want to keep it secret, then how you code a message, then finally at the destination how it is decoded. So it has very interesting applications of maths. You will see while you unfold this course and reach in your 4th semester. And this course is soft computing and its application. This is another interesting course. You will see many applications. These days you hear a lot of words like deep learning, natural language processing, and this artificial intelligence. So you will see how neural network works in this, and the technique, what is immediately you see this title soft computing, immediately your mind thinks that what is hard computing. I mean, you will see so far what computing types you have done were literally hard computing type. Now what is soft computing? So it has 3 paradigms of soft computing: fuzzy sets, and neural networks and genetic algorithm. This has practical component, and the practicals of this course are to be done through C programming. And this last, which is a compulsory component of this semester, project component. See, project is a tool through which you will see, you will get hands-on experience. So for this you can take any problem, and you will be taking a supervisor, and you will carry out project at your study center, and then you will gather research on the topic and will come out with a project report. Finally, submission. We will discuss it while during fourth semester courses in detail. And this is a compulsory. Basically, it provides you an opportunity to get an hands-on experience related to the tools, techniques, programming methods you have learned throughout the program.
Now we want to talk about how to negotiate, how to study the course material. One of the most effective study techniques is called the SQ3R. Study, question, survey, question, read, recite, and review. So the first step of studying is you look at the main topics of the course material, so that you get an idea of what is the content of the course material. So to facilitate this, all our units start with a structure. As you can see in the right hand side, at the top of the unit page is the structure of the unit. What are the sections in the unit? So you get an idea of what exactly are we doing what exactly are we going to study in that particular unit. Immediately after the structure, we have introduction. Introduction tells you what exactly gives a kind of a summary of what you are going to study in the material. It also tries to motivate you with by saying what problem you would be solving, or why is the material interesting, and so on. So that is the purpose of the introduction. And then we have objectives. These are behavioral objectives, meaning after studying the unit, what changes in behavior will happen. So these are objectives are usually written in behaviorist terms, like what change in behavior will happen after you finish the material. Like, for example, you will say one behavioral change could be state-Silo theorem or state-Lagrange theorem. So this is a new behavior you will learn after studying the material. So the objectives are framed in such a way that you can always verify for yourself whether the objectives have been achieved or not. Now let's come back to the SQ3R method. So I said about survey that structure helps you survey the material. Usually this is not so in conventional textbooks. If you want to survey a conventional textbook, you go through the material and look at the headings and subheadings. Okay, but because this is a distance learning material, we have given the information right at the top. What are the sections and what are the subsections, so that you can carry out the survey step very easily. Another next part is question. That means you have to read the material with some question in your mind, so that you are a lot more involved in the material, you are more motivated, you are more focused and more concentrated when you are looking for some answers while you are reading the material. So there is the question part. So questions could be generated from the introduction. While you read the introduction, naturally there will be some questions. Okay, so this may help you read the material with more interest and more concentration. Other than that, we have the objectives also. So that also will provide some source of the questions. Then you have to read the material. The way the material is designed, there is a lot of margin. There is a 4 centimeter margin at the side of the material. This margin is meant for you to write notes, summaries, and so on. So while you are reading the note, you can, while you are reading the material, you can use the margins to make your notes. If you make notes while you are studying, you will be able to focus better, concentrate better, and since you are writing once everything, so instead of passively reading, this will be more effective. Lot of studies have shown that note taking is very useful as a study technique. So please make use of the margin available in the material to make your notes. So while you read, you can make the notes. Okay, whatever doubts you have in the material, that also you can note down in the margin. And when you go to the study center to meet the counselor, you can clarify those points from the counselor. Once you have finished reading a section, try and recall what all you have studied in the section. That is the recite part. Okay, try to remember the techniques you have learned, important theorems you have learned. Try to recall the important theorems you have learned. What are the techniques you have learned? You have already studied mathematics at the BSc level, so you will already know that the theorems, proofs, examples, definitions are the important component of mathematics. To really understand the theorems and whatever the discussion that goes on in the material, you should know the definitions thoroughly, and you should have a lot of examples and counter examples. Suppose the topic is normal subgroups. You should be able to define what is a normal subgroup correctly, so that you can recognize a normal subgroup. Whether when given a subgroup, you should be able to recognize whether it is normal or not. Another thing is the examples. So, okay, normal subgroups. Can you find an infinite normal subgroup? Can you find a finite normal subgroup? Can you find subgroups which are not normal? So, you have to think this way. This helps you read material very actively also. So, because of this reason, we have to look for examples all the time. We have already given some examples in the material to help you. You can also come up with more examples. Basically, the examples will help you in understanding theorems. Suppose a theorem says some condition is necessary. Okay, so if the condition is not dropped, what will happen? Some example will tell you that if the condition is dropped, the theorem is no longer true. So knowing that example will help you understand the theorem better. So examples and definitions are very important in the study of mathematics. So please understand the definitions really well and go through the examples. You can even note down, we can even make a catalog of examples. Groups, what kind of groups? Abelian groups, non-abelian groups, infinite groups, cyclic groups. You can have an entire catalog of examples, normal subgroups, non-normal subgroups, so that in the examination when you have true or false questions, you can come up with examples or counter examples. And the last part of the material, there is a summary. The summary summarizes all the main points that are discussed in the material. So this will help you quickly, revise all this thing. Now next step is review. What you do in review step is you go through the material, look at the notes you have written also, and see if the notes is complete. If there is anything missing, you can add to that. So this is you go through the material, you just look at the notes and see if you can, how much of the material can you recall from the notes. Okay, that will tell you how good your notes are, and if there is any deficiencies in the notes, you can rectify them well in the review step. So I mean, this is the way you use the material effectively. The material has been specifically designed so that you can apply the SQ3 or technique. SQ3 means survey, query, read, recite, review. Our material is so designed that you can follow these techniques while studying the material.
So now, as I begin with that, you will be getting support from various platforms. So what kind of support you will be getting from IGNOU website? As you know, all IGNOU website is www.ignou.ac.in. Here are few links which will help you. Say you will get details of the program. You can download program guide from the link given here, and you can go through program guide, you will get to know various details, expectations, kinds of forms available, and where to apply for what, and where your queries, academic or administrative, would be sorted out, which type of query would be sorted out where. So you will get all details of the program related to this. This is the link given here. And assignment, which is a tool for continuous assessment too. Yeah, this is the link where you will get all the valid assignments which are valid for the current session. From IGNOU website, you will get past year papers also, which will help you to prepare yourself for term end examinations and give you what kind of questions and what level of questions are being asked in the question paper. And it will give you practice also. If you are seeing your performance, you are not able to attempt any question, you can go back to your material and look further, and then you can try. So this will help you to prepare for term end examination. You can download past year question papers from the website. Also the updates related to term end examination, like date sheet, grade card, term end result, all these informations are also updated on IGNOU website. You will get all these details here, and whatever happenings are taking place in the university, all updates are also available on IGNOU website. So this is the support you will be getting from IGNOU website. Now another repository we have is eGyan-Kosh. eGyan-Kosh has all the material. See, main take of you would be the print material, the course material provided to you, given to you at the beginning of each of the semesters. So you will see this soft copy of that material is also available at egyankosh.ac.in. So these are the various links. All the M.Sc courses are have been uploaded on the given link. Then some of the videos which faculty give lectures time to time are also have been recorded and are placed. The ready reference links are also given on Facebook videos here. Then these last two links are for our B.Sc course material. See, you have taken admission in master's program, but at times if there is a long gap between your B.Sc or M.Sc, and or you want to refresh your earlier knowledge which is required in any particular course, then you can go back to your undergraduate course. So we have given two links here, which are having the course material at undergraduate level. So you can refer that material if you feel that you need some refreshing of your contents. Now support from Vyas portal. The IGNOU maths faculty have also developed this page for M.Sc mathematics with applications in computer science on Vyas portal, along with the division here in IGNOU NCIDE. Vyas stands for Web Enabled Academic Support. Its first link refers to the link of this Vyas page. You will see the home page, which image is appearing here. The home page of that link will take you to the page like this. You will see various links here: first semester, second semester, third semester, fourth semester. All the course material has been uploaded here, and in some of the courses related reference video links are also provided in this. As I told you in the definition of credit, that was one of the academic activities, like viewing videos related to the course. Some of the courses are having links to do the videos related to that particular course, and here you will get all the self-learning material. Assignments are also loaded, but mainly I would recommend you to take assignments from the website, or if you cannot find them there, you can find here also. There is a discussion forum. You can register in that discussion forum, and you can raise any doubt you can send, and your peers are also there, so you will find the response from them that way. This is one connected media. Then alerts for upcoming events and reference links. The support you will be getting from your study center, Dr. Venkataraman would tell you.
Okay. There is actually a program facilitator. Nowadays it's more commonly assistant coordinator in the study center who is associated to the program. Each program study center will be offering support for many programs: MCA, BCA, M.Sc, all kind of programs For each program, we have this assistant coordinator. We also have a library. In the course material, if you see, we have given a list of reference books. These are books usually which have an Indian edition, and you can afford to buy them if you want. But they are also available at the library. You will also find our course material available there in the library. You are not allowed to issue the materials there, because there are a lot of students, there are very few copies available. They can sit there and read the material. Apart from that, we have academic counselors for theory and practical sessions. As Professor Deepika told you, academic counselors will clarify your doubts, academic doubts. We can note down the doubts you have as you are reading the material, and then you can approach the counselor to help you solve those problems or doubts. The next thing is a supervisor for the project. Some of the counselors may be able to guide you for the project also. Another thing is that you have to submit your assignment at the study center. Your counselor will evaluate the assignments, and you can collect the assignments back from the study center. Also, term and practical exam and project viva OC are conducted at the study centers. This counseling session is basically face-to-face contact between the learner and the academic counselor. As I mentioned before, it is for clearance of doubt. Then the next aspect is the peer group interaction. You can go meet your fellow students, which will be very beneficial, because you can help out each other with in the course material, or if somebody has some information and you don't have the information, you can get the information from your fellow student. And also, the problem with the distance education is there's a lot of isolation. You don't get to meet your teacher or your fellow students. If you go for counseling sessions, you will meet your fellow students. If you don't meet your fellow students, you will either think you are too good or you are too bad. Once you go to the study center and interact with the counselors, you will get a realistic idea of the level of progress you have made. For this purpose also, peer group interaction is very important and very essential. So the next we take up the conduct of lab practicals. There are computers available in the study center, loaded with the software packages that are required. The slide lists all the courses for which there is a practical component. All the software we use are open source and freely downloadable. So you can download these software packages at home in your laptop if you have one, and you can do the practice there. So and the 70% of lab sessions are compulsory to attend. What it means that is they have to complete 70% of the sessions. In the course material, we have a listing of the sessions. You have to complete at least 70% of the sessions to be eligible for attending the term and practical exam. Completing means you have to write the program or programs that are mentioned in the session, run them and show it to your counselor. He'll check the output, and then you write up the code and for the session and get it signed by the counselor. That means the session is complete. This way you have to complete 70% of the sessions. So this file you file all the this thing code that you have written, and that after this getting signature of the thing counselor, this is the basis for your internal assessment. Then we come to, yeah, okay.
Now, this is related to theory of the. Now, let us come to the evaluation part. As you are seeing, three types of courses in this program. One is this theory part, another is practical, and the project work. So, the evaluation takes place differently for each of the components. So, this is related to the evaluation of theory courses. You will have first instance self-check exercises which are given at the in each of the units of the course. You are seeing program includes courses, and each course involves block, and each block has a collection of units and unit structure we told you just now. So those units have self-check exercises, and that is part of the continuous evaluation. You have assignment, which is a compulsory component. You need to submit assignment, and weightage, it has certain weightage which is 30%. Then you need to appear in the term and examination for each of the courses, and you require 40% in each of these components, assignment separately and term and examination separately. You can appear twice in term and examination, every June or December. Now, self-evaluation exercises, this is an example or illustration given in the unit. This way, E1, E2, this is the listing for self-check exercises, and at the end of the unit, the one section is dedicated for the solutions and answers. Sometimes hint is given, so you can tally. Initially, you give a fair chance of practicing these on your own, and finally you check with the solutions or answers given at the end of the unit. Now you see this type of assignment booklet is uploaded on the IGNOU website, and it pertains to each of the courses. See, course code is on the top upper corner. You can verify, and validity is very important whenever every year assignments are changed. So you just do the assignment which is valid for the current year and for the particular code. See, as we are having several components in this evaluation, continuous as well as term and examination, this also varies. In all, a particular course has 30% continuous assessment and 70% term and examination for the courses which have only theory part. But if a particular course is having practical component, then this 30% internal continuous assessment is divided into 20 and 10. 20% internal for theory portion and 10% for practical portion. Similarly, this 70% term and examinations are divided. This weightage is divided into both the components, theory 50% and 20% weightage for practical term. And this MMT-001C programming has a separate structure. It has 20-10 continuous assessment for theory and practical, and 20 and 50 for term and examinations for theory and practical. So this is basically the weightage given for each of the components for evaluation purposes. Then let us briefly tell you about the syllabi of the courses, as we have listed you the courses in the beginning for all the 4 semesters. First course is programming and data structures.
So this is a 4-credit course. This is a very fairly comprehensive C programming course, and the first 2 blocks is about C programming. Basically, they teach all the basic and even some advanced material in the C programming language. The first block is basically introduction to the C language. Second block, we deal with control structures and loops, for loops, while loops, etc. Then we also do pointers here, and we also tell you how to work with the arrays in this block. And the last unit does structs and things like that, which was for fairly advanced C material. We also have a data structures component. In the data structures, we do linked lists, stacks, queues, trees, etc. The linked list and stacks we do in fairly great detail. The queue part we are not done in a very detailed form because the motivation is lacking. You will understand the queue structure once we see implementation of algorithms in the MMT-002 course. This is basically a practical oriented course because in the earlier side, Professor Deepika explained you that there's just 50% rate for practical examination, term and practical examination, and 20% extra weightage for the internal assessment. So it's 30% for the theory and 70% for the practical. Because of this reason, the exam is also for 1.5 hours worth 25 marks, and we do fair amount of data structures in this that you require for the analysis of algorithms course. We do things like tree traversal, all those things, binary search trees, all those basic topics are covered in this material that you require for design analysis of algorithms course later. And apart from this, let's go on to the next course, which is the linear algebra course. Basically, this is builds upon whatever you have studied in B.Sc. Typically, in B.Sc, you study the differential vector spaces, subspaces, quotient spaces, maps between linear transformations between vector spaces, then eigenvalues and eigenvectors, and then inner product spaces, where you study, Gramscian orthogonalization process, Hermitian operators, unitary operators, maybe some little bit of spectral theorem, and then classification of quadratic forms using the fact that you can represent a quadratic form by a symmetric matrix. This course takes you further forward. The first unit is kind of a revision unit, where we do something about the change of basis and so on. This is basically it's not a very typical M.Sc course. We have laid emphasis on applications. So you will see topics like least square methods and so on, ASVD and so on.
Well, this is a 4-credit course. There is no practical component, only theory component is there. And here you will see that some directional derivatives. So initially we have point set topology, under which you will see some concepts of metric space that already some of us may have seen in B.Sc courses. Here we will see some advanced versions of that, and how we can operate in point set topology in the concept of compactness and connectedness. After that, you will see there is multivariate calculus. Under that, you will see the concept of derivatives for multivariate functional, and you see directional derivative in different direction for multivariate functional, and some important theorems. After that, we have measure theory, and under this how we will see how we can use measure theory. This is a new concept for us, especially for the student of M.Sc. But under this you will see how to use measure theory to do integrations and some other calculation of calculus. And now we can move to next.
Because this computer science is a 2-credit course. This also has no practicals. There are 2 blocks combined in 1 volume. This is a standard basic computer sciences course. We start with analytic functions, then we do complex integration, do main theorems like Cauchy's theorem, Cauchy integral formula. Then we do conformal mappings, Bobier's transformations. You'll see.
Okay, so this is another course, differential equation and numerical solution, MMT-007. Under this course, we will see how we can solve ordinary differential equation and partial differential equations. There are 4 blocks. Initially, in 2 blocks, we will see some of the theory and techniques to solve ordinary differential equation and partial differential equation. And in the last 2 blocks, you will see some numerical techniques to solve ODE and PDE, especially the method of Laplace and Fourier transformation, and how we can use it to solve partial differential equation, finite difference method, predictor corrected method, and finite element methods.
The algebra course carries on from what you studied in your undergraduate course. there are 4 blocks. The first 2 blocks are devoted to group theory, and the next 2 blocks are devoted to ring theory. Each block starts with a introductory, with a unit that kind of revises whatever you studied in your BSc level. In group theory, we do silo theorems, group action, counting methods, matrix group, and so on. In the second block, we do ring theory, integral domains, and applications to number theory like congruences and so on. We also do field theory, finite fields, and Galois theory.
Next course is functional analysis, which is a 4-credit course and has no practical component. It has print material, 4 blocks, and the content is normed spaces, dual spaces, Banach spaces, open mapping and closed graph theorems, and Banach theorem, Hilbert spaces, Bessel's inequality, basic spectral theory. Another course of the second semester is probability and statistics, which has practical component, and it has 8 blocks basically related to stochastic processes and multivariate normals. This course, you just go through this course carefully. This is a very much applied course and will help you to take out project at the end, because if you pick up any survey type problem, the techniques listed, the techniques given in this course will certainly help you. Then third semester courses, we have math modeling.
Yeah, under this course you will see how to use differential equation to do modeling for solve various physical problems in medical science, in environmental science, and in the area of economics, and how you can build economic models using differential equation to model some of the physical problems.
The next course is on algorithms. This we analyze algorithms. Basically, we analyze the runtime of algorithms. How much time? Sorry, next course is graph theory. This is also again application-oriented course. I mean, more applied course. The approach is more algorithmic. The topics are more or less standard as in graph theory, but our treatment is different. In design analysis algorithm course, this is again 4 credits, no practicals. It's a purely theoretical course. We study some standard techniques for analysis of algorithms.
Yeah, as I told you while listing the courses, pattern recognition and image processing is in third semester, which includes its practical through Scilab, and the content you will see more, it is more towards enhancing an image. If you take any image and you want to process it for its enhancement or segment or compression purposes, you can do that in this course. Another course is computer graphics, which has 3 blocks and includes technique related to the computer graphics. Then in fourth semester we have 3 courses. All the 3 courses include practical component. One is coding theory.
In coding theory, what we do is we want to be able to correct the errors that creep in while communication because of the bad channel, because there is some noise in the channel or something like that. Now, you should be how to correct the mistakes, errors, and recover the message. That's what coding theory is about. The next course is cryptography. Crypto means secret, graphy means writing. So this is basically a course about communicating secrets without any third party coming to know of the content of the material. We do some standard algorithms for the in cryptography like RSA, Elgamal, and so on. We do digital signature, which is for authentication, how to authenticate message.
The last course is soft computing. As I discussed, it has fuzzy, neurals, and genetic algorithm. And then we have lastly this project component. As we told you, this will help you in taking hands-on experience what you have studied during this thing. So I hope you will enjoy the course, all the courses of the program, and will make your sincere efforts to successfully complete the program, and would get benefited with this program. See, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at msc.macs@ignou.ac.in.
All our contact details are given in the slide. We will upload the slide in the Vyas page so that you can access that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaskar.